Hi viewers, welcome to Valarmathi'S classes. We have seen about addition, subtraction and multiplication of algebraic expressions in the previous videos. Now in this video, we are going to see about division of algebraic expressions. Before going into the main topic, we can see some rules for division. If we are in need to divide two signed numbers, what we have to do? That we are going to see now. Let us consider the first number in the first column and the second number in the second column. So now when the sign of the first number is positive and the sign of the second number is also positive, the quotient will have a positive sign. When the sign of the first number is negative and the sign of the second number is negative, the quotient will be positive. If the sign of the first number is positive and the sign of the second number is negative, the quotient will be negative, and if the sign of the first number is negative and the second number is positive, the quotient will be negative. That is, when both the numbers are of same sign, the quotient will be positive. When both the numbers are of different sign, the quotient will be negative. This is similar to multiplication. In the case of multiplication also we had the same thing. Now let us consider a variable a. If we are asked to find out a cube divided by a square, normally what will we do? We will write in this way, a cube divided by a square, and then we will expand both in the numerator and denominator. So we will get a into a divided by a into a. Now the next we will start cancelling. So here we will cancel one set and the next it is in this way, and the answer will be a. This a is nothing but a power 1. So we can write it as a also. Now instead of doing all these cancellation works, we can do this simplification in an easy way. That is, now here in the numerator we are having a multiplied 3 times, and in the denominator we are having a multiplied 2 times, and so we have cancelled these two a's with these two a's. So the remaining left is 1a. It means that first we had 3 times a multiplied, so 3, and we have removed this 2 from this. So it is 3 minus 2. So we have got 1. It is this 1. A power this 1. It is this 1. So this concept can be used for doing divisions which are in this form. So that is nothing but, if we are having a term a power x which is to be divided by some a power y, we can do in a single step as it is equal to a power x minus y. That's all. So we can get the answer in a single step. If suppose we are having some x power 8 divided by x power 3, the answer will be x power 8 minus 3. So it is equal to x power 5. Now we can go to the main topic. It is division of algebraic expressions. So first we can start with division of a monomial by a monomial. So now let us consider this example. So we have already seen what is a monomial. So it is an algebraic expression that has only one term. So now this is an algebraic expression. It has one term, and this also has one term. So both are monomials. So now we are going to see the division of this monomial by this monomial. Okay, so now we have to do this division of this by this. Now what is the first step? First, we can split this in terms of constants and variables. Now here we are having a constant 30 in the numerator and 6 in the denominator. So first we can write down that part. So it becomes 30 divided by 6. Now we have completed this section. Now here there is a multiplication in between. We know that. So we can write into the multiplication sign. Now here we are having m power 4 and n power 5, and here it is m power 3 and n power 3. So it means there are two variables m and n. Here also there are two variables m and n. So now we can write separately each variable so that it will be easy for us to divide. So now first we can write down the m terms. So it becomes m power 4 divided by m cube. So now we have completed till this. Now the next it is n power 5 divided by n cube. So now here we are having a multiplication sign. So now we can write down in common as into, and the next it is n power 5 divided by n cube. Okay, now the next step, this 30 by 6, it is equal to 5. We know that. And the next it is m power 4 by m cube. Already we have seen, if we are having a power x divided by a power y, this can be written as a power x minus y. So using that, here what we can do, m power 4 by m cube. So it becomes m power 4 by m cube. So it becomes m power 4 minus 3. So it is equal to m power 1. That is nothing but m. So you can write as m. Now the next it is n power 5 by n power 3. So n power 5 by n cube. It is equal to n power 5 minus 3. So it is equal to n square. N power 2. So into n square. Now we can remove this multiplication sign. It is not necessary to represent or indicate the sign. So it becomes 5m n square. So now this is the quotient for this division, that is 30 m power 4 n power 5 divided by 6 m cube n cube is equal to 5m n square. Okay, now if we are having a problem in this way, that is 30 m power 4 n power 5 divided by 6 m power 5 n cube. I have written the same thing except in this place. I have changed this 3 to 5. That's all. So now if we are having a problem like this, what we have to do? The first step it is 30 m power 4 n power 5 divided by 6 m power 5 n cube. So now this is equal to, first we have to write the constants separately. So it is 30 by 6 and the next into, here we are having the variable m. So we can write that separately. So it becomes m power 4 divided by m power 5 into, and here it is n power 5 divided by n cube. Okay, now in the next step, 30 by 6 it is 5 into, here it is m power 4 by m power 5. So we know that a power x by a power y, it is equal to a power x minus y. So here in this case, m power 4 by m power 5, it is equal to m power 4 minus 5. So it is equal to m power minus 1. So already we have learned x power minus 1, it is equal to 1 by x. Here x is a variable. So here we are having the variable m power minus 1. It is nothing but 1 by m. So both are same. So now m power 4 by m power 5, we can write m power minus 1 in this place. So into, now for the next, it is n power 5 by n power 3. So it is equal to n power 5 minus 3. So it is equal to n power 2. So it is n power 2 or n square. So now this is equal to 5 m power minus 1 n square, or you can write as 5 into this m power minus 1 is 1 by m into n square. Now it is nothing but 5 into 1 into n square. So it is 5 n square divided by m. So we can write in this way also, or we can write in this way. Both are same. So now in this way we can divide a monomial by a monomial. The only thing is we have to have in mind this rule, that's all. Okay. Now the next we can see division of a polynomial by a monomial. We have already seen a polynomial is an algebraic expression that has two terms or more than two terms, and a monomial is an algebraic expression that has a single term. Okay, now let us consider this example, 2x square minus 6 divided by 2. So here there are two terms, and so it is a polynomial, and here there is a single term, and so it is a monomial. So it is a polynomial divided by a monomial. So now we can start simplifying. So it becomes 2x square minus 6 divided by 2. Okay, now if we are having a problem like this, what will we do? We will add both, divide by 2, that is one method, or we can do in this way also. So it is 2 plus 4, so it becomes 6. 2 plus 4, so it becomes 6. Here if you are doing directly, it is 12 by 2, so which is equal to 6. So we can go by any method. Now we are going to use the same concept as this here. So in the denominator we are having a single term, and in the numerator we are having many terms. What we are going to do is, we are going to divide each term in the numerator by the denominator, and then finally combine all the quotients. Okay, that is, this is equal to 2x square divided by 2. So this is the first part, 2x square divided by 2, and the next minus 6 divided by 2. That is, I have taken each term from the numerator and divided by the denominator, and then I have used the sign in between. Okay, so now this will be equal to, so here 2 we are having the numerator and 2 in the denominator, so we can cancel both. So it becomes x square, and minus 6 by 2, it is 3. So now this 2x square minus 6 divided by 2 is equal to x square minus 3. This is the answer. This is one way of solving, one way of simplifying this problem. Okay, now this can be done in another way also. That is 2x square minus 6 divided by 2. See, already we have seen in subtraction topic, when we are in need to subtract two expressions, what we have to do? We have to change the sign of the terms in the second expression and then add with the first expression. That is expression 1, expression 2. If we are in need to subtract 2 from 1, what will we do? We will change the sign of the terms present in this expression and then we will add with the first expression. That is, we will do in this way. 1 plus changing the sign of the terms in the second expression. Okay, changing the sign. Changing the sign of all the terms in the second expression. Okay, now the same concept we are going to use here. It is 2x square minus 6. So here we can consider this as 2x square plus minus 6. It is equal to 2x square plus minus 6. So divided by 2. So now this is equal to 2x square divided by 2. This is one part plus minus 6 divided by 2. This is the second part. So it is 2x square divided by 2 plus minus 6 divided by 2. Now this is equal to 2 by 2. We can cancel. So you will be getting only x square and the next plus. Here it is minus 6 divided by 2. So it becomes minus 3. So x square plus minus 3. So again this can be written as x square minus 3 because here we are having a plus sign. Again the same concept we can use here and we can remove this plus sign and we can directly write as minus 3. Actually this sign conversions you have learned in many forms. So already we have seen if you are using brackets, if you are having a term like this, some plus bracket of minus 3 inside the bracket, if you are having like this 2 plus minus 3. So in order to remove the bracket, what will we do? If you are having a plus sign in front of the bracket, we can remove the bracket and write directly the terms present within the bracket because this plus sign it is not going to put any effect on the terms inside the bracket. So now this becomes 2 minus 3. So you can write directly in this way. So similarly here x square plus minus 3. This can be written as x square minus 3. So now this is the answer. So both the methods are same. Here we have written this minus directly here and we have considered only this 6 and we have proceeded. Here we have considered as subtraction of 6 from 2x square and we have used this concept and we have brought out the same answer. So both are same. We can go by any method. Now let us see one more example. So it is this divided by minus xy. So here there are 3 terms and so it is a polynomial and here there is a single term and so it is a monomial. So now we can do this problem by both the ways we have seen before. Okay, so now first step it is 2xy square minus 4x square y plus 6x square y square divided by minus xy. Okay, now we have to divide each and every term in the numerator by the denominator separately and then we have to combine all the quotients. Okay, so now the first it is this term divided by this term. So 2x y square divided by minus xy and the next here we are having a minus sign. So let us write it here and the next it is 4x square y divided by this term. So 4x square y divided by minus xy and the next here we are having a plus sign. So plus, now the third term 6x square y square. So that divided by the denominator. So it is 6x square y square divided by minus xy. Okay. Now the next it is, so here it is minus xy. It means that here there is a 1. So minus 1 xy. So this can be written as 2 by minus 1. I have separately written the constant part and then I am going to write separately the variable part. So here there are 2 variables. So we can write each variable separately so that it will be easy for us to divide. So already we have seen this in the beginning. Okay, so 2 by minus 1. Here there is a multiplication sign in between. So into x divided by x and the next into, here it is y square, here it is y. So y square divided by y. So now we have written the constant separately the first variable separately and the second variable separately. Now minus, now here it is 4 divided by minus 1. So 4 divided by minus 1 and into x variable we are having. So it is x square divided by x into y divided by y. And the next plus 6 divided by minus 1 into x square divided by x into y square divided by y. Now this is equal to here 2 divided by minus 1. So it is nothing but minus 2. Already we have seen when we need to divide two numbers, when the first number is positive and the second number is negative, our quotient will be negative. That is, when any one of the numbers is negative, our quotient will be negative. We have seen already. So here it is plus 2 positive, here it is minus 1 negative, and so the quotient will be negative, minus, and 2 by 1 it is 2. So into, here it is x divided by x. So x by x, already we have seen a power x by a power y, it is equal to a power x minus y. So which is equal to, okay, a power x minus y. So here it is x divided by x. So it is equal to x power x, here it is 1 and here also it is 1. So it is x power 1 minus 1 which is equal to x power 0. Already we have learned power 0, x power 0 it is equal to 1. Already you might have learned. Okay, so it is minus 2 into x power 0 into, and here it is y square by y. So 2 minus 1 should come in the power. So it is y power 2 minus 1 is 1, and minus, here it is 4 by minus 1. So 4 by 1 it is 4, and since one number has a negative sign, you will get a minus in front. Already we have seen. So into, so here it is x power 2 minus 1. So it is 1 into y power, here 1, here 1. So 1 minus 1 it is 0. And the next plus 6 by minus 1. So 6 by 1 it is 1, and since one number is negative, here we will be getting a minus sign, and into x square by x, it is x power 2 minus 1, 1 into y square by y, it is y power 2 minus 1, it is 1. So now this is equal to minus 2 into x power 0 is nothing but 1, already we have seen, into y minus, here minus 4 into x power 1, it is x, into y power 0, it is 1, plus minus 6 into x power 1 is x and y power 1 is y. So now this can be written as minus 2 into 1, minus 2 into y. So minus 2y and minus, here it is minus 4x and plus, here it is minus 6xy. Here since there is a minus sign, so here and all you can use brackets in order to avoid confusion. Now in the next step, minus 2y, here there is a bracket and in front we are having a negative sign. So it is not compulsory to use these brackets, but if you are using in the beginning, it will be easy to understand and bring out the answer. Okay, so now in order, since we are having a minus sign in front, what we have to do? We have to change the sign of the term inside and then write and then remove the bracket. So here it becomes plus 4x. That is, already it was minus 4x. So since there is a minus in front of the bracket, we have changed the sign and the value becomes plus 4x. Now here it is plus. So there is no need to do any manipulations inside the bracket. So you can write the term as such and remove the bracket. So it is minus 6xy. So now we have obtained the answer. That is, this divided by minus xy, it is equal to minus 2y plus 4x minus 6xy. Okay. Now this is the first method what we have seen. This can be simplified using the second one also, so that we'll see now. Okay, now the same problem we are going to simplify by the other method. So this can be written in this form, and the next, this it is equal to 2xy square divided by minus xy. That is, I am going to divide each term in the numerator by the denominator. Okay, so the first term it is 2xy square. So 2xy square divided by the denominator divided by minus xy. And coming to the second term, here we are having a minus sign. So this can be written as, this minus we can take along with the term itself, divided by minus xy, and here we are going to use a plus symbol. That is, when we are having some expression minus some other expression, we are going to change the sign of the terms in this expression and then add with the first. It is equal to 1 plus minus 2. So the same concept. So it becomes this plus minus 4x square y by minus xy. That is the second term. Now coming to the third, here we are having a plus only, sign only, so no problem, you can write as such. And the next it is 6x square y square divided by the denominator, divided by minus xy. Okay, now the next step, it is equal to 2 by minus 1. Here there is a 1, so it becomes minus 1. So 2 by minus 1 into x divided by x into y square divided by y. Okay, now these steps and all already we have seen in detail in the previous problems and all, in the previous method. Okay, so now the next term plus, here it is minus 4 divided by, here there is a minus 1. So into x square divided by x into y divided by y plus, now the next, it is 6 by minus 1 into x square divided by x into y square divided by y. Okay, now this is equal to, now here again the same concept, two numbers, one is positive and the other is negative. So the quotient will be negative and the value is 2 divided by 1, so it is 2. So it becomes minus 2. And into x by x, it becomes x power 1 minus 1, so 0. Into, here it is y power 2 minus 1, so it is 1. And the next plus minus 4 by minus 1. So both are of same sign. So the quotient will be positive and the value will be 4 by 1, it is 4. So plus 4. So there is no necessity to write plus. Okay. And into here x square by x, so it becomes x power 2 minus 1, so it is 1. Into y by y, so it becomes y power 0. Because here it is 1, here it is 1, 1 minus 1, it is 0. Plus 6 by minus 1, so it becomes, here one number is negative, so the sign will be negative. And the value is 6 by 1, so it is 6. Into x square by x, so it becomes x power 2 minus 1, so it becomes x power 1. And the next, here it is again y power 2 minus 1, so it is y power 1. Now in the next step, it is minus 2 into x power 0 is 1 and y power 1 it is y plus 4 into x power 1 is x into y power 1 is 1 plus minus 6 into x power 1 is x into y power 1 is y. Okay. Now in the next step, it is minus 2 into 1, it is minus 2, so y. So minus 2y, and here it is plus 4 into x into 1, so 4x. 4x, and the next it is plus minus 6xy. Okay. Now, in the next step, it becomes minus 2y plus 4x, and here it is plus, here there is a minus sign. So, if we are assuming here there is a bracket, since here there is a minus, so what is the next step? There is a plus sign before the bracket. So, what should we do? We should remove the bracket and write the term inside the bracket as such. So, it becomes minus 6xy. That is, this plus sign, it is not going to put any effect on the term inside. Okay, so it becomes minus 6xy. So, this is the answer. So, in the previous method, we have simplified and we have got the same answer. Here also we have got the same answer. So, we can go by any method. Okay, this is about division of a polynomial by a monomial. Now, the next we can see division of a polynomial by a polynomial. Okay, so now for example, let us consider this. Here there are 3 terms, so this is a polynomial, and here there are 2 terms, so it is also a polynomial. So, we are asked to divide this by this polynomial. Okay, now before coming to this problem, we can see division of our numbers. So, let us consider a number 248. If we are asked to divide by a number 2, what will we do in this method? Here this is the ones place, this is the tens place, and this is the hundreds place. So, we will start dividing from the hundreds place, that is from the highest place value, and then we will go towards the lowest place value. Similarly, here first what we have to do is, we have to first write both the expressions in a form such that the powers of the variables are written in a decreasing order from the first term towards the last term. That is, for the first term, the power of the variable present in the expression should be maximum, and then it should be decreasing and towards the last term. Okay, so that is the first step. So, here this divided by this. So, this is the dividend and this is the divisor. So, now let us write down the dividend in the proper form. Now, the dividend becomes, here it is minus 10x. So, x power 1. Here it is 3x square. So, x power 2. Here it is 8. 8 is nothing but 8 can be written as 8 into x power 0. We know that the value of x power 0 is 1. So, here it becomes 8 into 1. So, it is 8. So, it is understood that here there is no x value. So, it is a constant alone. So, this 8 can be kept at the last itself because the power is 0. Okay, now the first term becomes, here we are having the highest power, that is 2. So, it becomes 3x square. Now, the second it becomes minus 10x. Minus 10x, and the third one, it is a term available, it is 8. Now, coming to the divisor, we are having only one term in x and the other is a constant. So, of course, this will come at the end. So, this will be at the beginning. So, it is x minus 2. So, now we have completed the first step. Now, the next we have to write in the division format. So, the first we have to write down the dividend in the inner part. So, it becomes 3x square minus 10x plus 8. Similar to this only. Okay, and in the divisor place we have to write down x minus 2. It is a divisor. And the quotient can be written here. Now, the same procedure as what we are doing for numbers. So, here first we will take a digit. We will see whether that is divisible by the divisor or not. If it is divisible, we will divide, write the quotient here, and then we will multiply the quotient with the divisor and write the product here. So, similarly here what we are going to do is take the first term, here it is x square. So, here it is, and coming to the divisor we have to consider the first term alone. Okay, so now here the first term is 3x square, here it is x. So, what we have to do is, we have to divide this 3x square by x. So it is possible to divide 3x square by x. So we can divide. Okay, so here it is 3 and here it is 1. So 3 by 1 it is 3 and x square by x. So it is 2 minus 1. So it becomes 1. So the answer is 3 into x power 1. So it is 3x. So the first term in the quotient part is 3x. Now the next thing, we have to multiply the quotient with the divisor and write the product at the in this place. Similarly here, multiply this quotient with this divisor and write the product here. Okay, so now the next step is, we have to multiply this 3x with the divisor x minus 2. So here there is a multiplication sign. Already we have seen this multiplication in multiplication topic, multiplication of algebraic expressions topic we have seen. So here there is a single term, here there are two terms. So what we have to do? We have to multiply this term with each and every term within the bracket. So the first term becomes 3x into x. This is our distributive property. 3x into x, and the next we are having a minus here, and the next term is 3x into 2. So this becomes 3 into x is x power 2. Here in the case of multiplication, when we are having same variables at the base, we can add the powers. For division we are subtracting the powers. For multiplication we can add the powers. We have seen this already. Okay, so now it is 3x square minus 3 into x into 2. So it becomes 2 into 3, it becomes 6. So it is 6x. Okay. So now this 3x into x minus 2 is 3x square minus 6x. Now we have to write these terms in this place. Before writing, we have to see whether we are writing these terms below the terms that have the same literal coefficient. That is, the term should be written together. So here it is 3x square. Here we are having a 3x square term. So we have to write that below this only, 3x square. And the next, here it is minus 6x. And here we are having a x term, that is minus 10x. So this should be written under this. So it is minus 6x. That's all. Now the next step is, here what we will do, we will subtract. Similarly here we have to subtract. Now here it is subtraction of algebraic expressions. So already we have seen, when we need to subtract one expression minus another expression, what we have to do? We have to change the sign of the terms of the second expression and then add with the first expression. So now this is the second expression, because it is 3x square minus 10x minus this part, that is 3x square minus 6x. So we have to change the sign of the second expression. So here, since we are having a minus sign, we have to change the sign of these terms. So here it is plus, so this becomes, here it is plus, so this becomes minus. Here it is minus, so this becomes plus. So in order to avoid confusion, we can use brackets like this, so that we can understand that that is a change sign. Okay. So here it is, now we can add both the terms. So it is 3x square minus 3x square. So 3 minus 3, so it is 0. So it becomes 0x square. So it is not necessary to write also. At the starting stage we can write. Okay. And the next, here it is minus 10 plus 6. Minus 10 plus 6. So we have to add two numbers. Here one number is minus 10 and the next is plus 6. So now in this case, both have different signs. So what we have to do? We have to subtract both the numbers and put the sign of the greatest number before the answer. So now 10 minus 6, it is 4, and the greatest number is 10. So the sign of it is minus. So the answer will be minus 4. So now here it becomes minus 4 and the next x, minus 4x. and here after that the addition subtraction we'll take the next number. Similarly here we can take the next term. So it is plus 8. Plus 8. Okay, now this minus 4x plus 8 should be considered as the dividend and this as the divisor. As in the initial case we considered this as a dividend and this as a divisor. Now we have found out these terms and taken down the final term. Okay, now this is a dividend and this is a divisor. So now we have to start with the first term. Here we need not consider this term because it is 0x square, so we can omit this or we can erase it. Okay, so now we can start with minus 4x. So minus 4x divided by x. So minus 4x divided by the first term of the divisor, it is x. So now this will be equal to minus 4 divided by, here we are having a 1. So minus 4 by 1, it is minus 4, x by x. So x power 1 by x power 1. So it is x power 1 minus 1, 0. So it x power 0, it becomes 1. So minus 4 into 1, so it is equal to minus 4. So we will have minus 4x divided by this x, it is equal to minus 4. Write the quotient at the top. Now the next step, we have to multiply this with the divisor and write the product here. We have to multiply the newly found term alone with the divisor and write down the product here. So now the term in the quotient part is minus 4. So the minus 4 should be multiplied with the divisor fully. So x minus 2. So now this becomes again the distributive property. So we have to multiply with each and every term inside the bracket. So it is minus 4 into x, then this minus 4 into 2. So minus 4 into 2. Since there is a minus and I have used brackets here. So now it becomes minus 4x minus, here it becomes 2 4s are 8 and one number has minus sign. So the answer will be having a minus sign before. So it is minus 8. Okay, now it becomes minus 4x. So here bracket, a minus sign before the bracket. So while removing the bracket, we can change the sign of the term inside. So it becomes plus 8. Already it is minus 8 here. So it becomes plus 8. So the product of these both is minus 4x plus 8. So that should be written here. We have to see the terms. We have to write the like terms one below the other. So here it is minus 4x x term. Here we are having x term. Write the same thing below this. And here it is a constant. Here it is a constant. So we can write here. Now we have to subtract this both. So while subtracting, what we have to do? We have to change the sign of the terms in the second expression fully and then add with the first. So here already we are having a minus sign. So now this becomes plus. So in order to differentiate, you can use brackets here. That is a newly written sign there. Okay, now here it is plus. So it becomes minus. Okay, now minus 4x plus 4x. So it becomes 0x. Minus 4 plus 4. So it becomes 0. 0x and here plus 8 minus 8. So it becomes 0. So you can write down 0. Now this is nothing but it is equal to 0. That is the remainder is equal to 0. Now this is the quotient, this is the divisor, this is the dividend and this is the remainder. So since the remainder is equal to 0, it means that this quotient multiplied by this divisor gives the dividend. So we can write 3x minus 4 into x minus 2. It is equal to 3x square minus 10x plus 8. And also you can say in this way, that is this 3x minus 4 as well as x minus 2, they are factors of this 3x square minus 10x plus 4. Okay. Now let us consider this example. So here it is 3x power 4 minus 10x square plus 8 divided by x square minus x minus 2. So here there are 3 terms and so it is a polynomial, and here there are 3 terms and so it is also a polynomial. So here now this is a dividend and this is a divisor. Okay, now the first step is we have to arrange the terms. present in the dividend as well as in the divisor in the decreasing order of the power of the variable. So here the variable is x. So first we have to arrange the terms here in the decreasing order of powers of x. Okay, so the first step is, now here the first term will be 3x power 4 because here the highest power is 4. So we can write down the term first, and the next we are not having any term in x cube. So what we have to do is, we can leave some space for the term, or we can write 0x cube. And the next, the x square term, it is minus 10x square. So that we can write as such, minus 10x square. So 4, 3, 2. And the next 1, x power 1 term we need, that is x term. So here there is no x term. So we can write as 0x. And the next it is plus 8. This 8, it is nothing but 8 into, this can be written as 8 into x power 0. X power 0 is 1, so it becomes 8. So since we are having x power 0, the power is 0 and it is the least power. So we can write this constant at the last. Okay, now here these two terms we have inserted because when we are doing this division process, that is here we will be writing the dividend, and here we will be writing the divisor, and we will be writing the quotient here. We will bring term by term here. So while doing the process, we may get some terms in x cube and x also. So in order to write those terms, we are giving some space for the terms at the beginning itself. That's all. Okay, so now we can go to the division process. So the first step, we have to write down the dividend. So it is 3x power 4 plus 0x cube minus 10x square plus 0x plus 8. And this is the dividend, and now I am writing the divisor here. So the divisor is x square minus x minus 2. Here this is also in the decreasing order of powers only. Okay, so it is x square minus x minus 2. Here in this case, in the divisor, we have to see whether it is in the decreasing order of power of the variable. There is no necessity to check whether there are all the terms of the variable. It is not necessary as in the dividend. Just the decreasing order of powers alone should be checked. That is enough. Okay, now here it is x square minus x minus 2. Okay, now here we can write down the quotient. Okay, so the first term in the dividend is 3x power 4. So first we have to divide this 3x power 4 by the first term of the divisor. So it is 3x power 4 divided by x square. So now this is equal to 3 by 1. So 3 into x power 4 by x square. So x power 4 minus 2. So it is x square. Okay, so this divided by this, it is 3x square. This method we have seen in detail in the previous problem itself. Okay, so 3x square. Now the next step is, we have to multiply this 3x square with this divisor. So 3x square into x square minus x minus 2. So now here we are having a single term. So we have to multiply this term with each and every term inside the bracket. Distributive property. Okay, so it is equal to 3x square into x square, and the next minus 3x square into x. 3x square into x, then minus 3x square into 2. So now this is equal to 3 into, here x square into x square, it is x power 2 plus 2. So it is 4. And the next it is minus 3 x square into x, it is x power 2 plus 1, it is 3. And the next minus 2 into 3, it is 6. So it is 6x square. Okay, so now here it is 3x power 4 minus 3x cube minus 6x square. Okay, so now we are having a x power 4 term here, so that we can write under this x power 4 term. So it is 3x power 4, and here there is a x cube term. So here we have given some place for x cube. So we have to write this here. It is for this purpose we have done this work. Okay, so now it is minus 3x cube. And the next minus 6x square. So here we are having x square term. So minus 6x square. Now the next step we have to subtract these both. So now this is the second expression. So we have to change the sign of the terms of the second expression and add with the first. So here there is a plus sign. So we can change to minus sign. Here there is a minus sign. So we can change to plus sign. Here there is a minus sign. So we can change to plus sign. Okay, now 3x power 4 minus 3x power 4. So it becomes 0. 0x power 4. So it is not necessary to write. If needed, we can write. Okay, and here it is 0x cube plus 3x cube. So it becomes 0 plus 3. So it is 3. Both are plus sign only. So plus 3x cube. And here it is minus 10 plus 6. Minus 10 plus 6. So both are of different signs. So we have to subtract. So it becomes 4. The bigger number has a negative sign. So the answer will have a negative sign. So it becomes minus 4. So here it is minus 4x square. Okay. And the next we have to bring down the next term 0x. Okay, now we can ignore this. Now we have to treat this as the divided and then we have to proceed as before. Okay, so now here the first term is 3x cube. So we have to divide this 3x cube divided by this term x square. So 3x cube divided by x square. So it is equal to 3x. That is x power 1. 3 minus 2. So it is 3x power 1. So we can write as 3x and the sign it is also positive. Okay, so plus 3x. Now the next step we have to multiply this 3x with this divisor. So now the next it is 3x into the divisor is x square minus x minus 2. Okay, so now this is equal to 3x into x square minus 3x into x. 3x into x square minus 3x into x minus 3x into 2. So minus 3x into 2. So 3x into 2. This multiplication and all we have seen in detail in the multiplication topic itself. So if you are having any doubt, you can refer the topic. Okay. So now this is equal to 3. Here x into x square, so it is x power 1 into x square. So 1 plus 2 it is 3. So it is 3x cube. Then minus 3x into x, so it is x square minus 2 into 3 it is 6. 6x. Okay. So now here we are having a x cube term, x square term and x term. So here there is a x cube term, x square, and for x we have substitute, we are having a 0x term. That is, we have left already some space for that. So we can write this minus 6x below that. Okay. So it is 3x cube minus 3x square minus 6x. Now we have to subtract these both. Okay. Now we have to change the sign of the second row for the terms of the second row. So here it becomes minus. So here it is already minus. So here it becomes plus. Here it is already minus. So it becomes plus. So now this 3x cube minus 3x cube, it becomes 0x cube. So we can leave it. Now the next it is minus 4 plus 3. Minus 4 plus 3. So it is equal to, both have different signs. So we have to subtract. So the difference is 1 and the bigger number is 4. Its sign is minus. So it becomes minus 1. So here it is minus 1x square. Now here both have the same sign. So just we can add 6 plus 0 it is 6. So minus 1 square plus 6x. Now the next thing we have to take the next term down. So plus 8. Okay. Now this should be treated as dividend and This should be treated as divisor. Okay, now the first term is minus 1 x square. Here we are having a x square term. So now there is possibility for dividing. So we can divide this minus 1 x square by this x square. So minus 1 x square divided by x square. So we can cancel these both and we will be getting minus 1. So here the term will be minus 1. Now we have to multiply this minus 1 and this divisor part. So when we are multiplying, what will we get? Minus 1 into x square minus x minus 2. So it is equal to minus 1 into x square, it is minus x square, minus 1 into x square. So it becomes minus x square, and minus 1 into minus x. Minus 1 into minus x. So here it is minus into minus. So it becomes plus. So 1 into x, it is x. So it is plus x. So plus x. And the next it is minus 1 into minus 2. Minus 1 into minus 2. So it is equal to, here minus, both are minus. So the answer will be plus, that is the product will be plus, and 1 into 2, it is 2. So it is plus 2. So here it is plus 2. So this multiplication and all, it is we have seen in detail in the multiplication topic. Okay. So now here this is equal to minus x square plus x plus 2. So we can write that here. So the first term it will be minus x square. Here there is x square term, so I have written below that, and the next it is x. So we can write below this. So plus x, and the next it is plus 2, constant. Now here, since it is subtraction, we have to change the sign of the terms in the second row. So now here already it is minus, so it becomes plus, and here it is plus, so it becomes minus. Here it is plus, so it becomes minus. Okay, now the next step, minus 1x square plus, here there is a 1. So minus 1x square plus 1x square. So it becomes 1 minus 1 plus 1. So it becomes 0. Minus 1 plus 1. So it becomes 0. So 0x square. Now the next, here it is plus 6x minus 1x. Plus 6x minus 1x. So here plus 6 minus 1. So both are of different signs. So we have to subtract, and the larger number is 6. So its sign is plus. So plus 5 and the next x. Okay, so it becomes plus 5x, and the next it is plus 8 minus 2. So it becomes plus 8 minus 2. Different sign, so subtraction. So this answer is 6. Greater number has plus sign. So here it becomes plus. So here it is plus 6. Now the next. So this we can ignore. So now here we are having 5x plus 6. Here the first term is 5x. Here the power of x is 1, and here the power of x is 2. So here we cannot divide this by this. So we can stop here itself. Okay, so in this kind of division, we have to stop in such cases based upon the power, or when the remainder is 0, we can stop there. Okay, so now this is the remainder, that is 5x plus 6. We cannot proceed further. So now here this is a divisor and this is a quotient. Okay. So now this is an example of division of a polynomial by a polynomial. So now we have seen division in detail. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see the continuation in the next video.